Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, I need to start off by saying that recently I made a massive mistake. That mistake being, I just got a new hard drive, and this hard drive is basically 100% for recording, and yet I was still sending my old footage to my last hard drive, my original 3 terabyte hard drive, and it got too full, it stopped recording, so I lost a bunch of footage that I thought I had. So right now in my Minecraft series, I'm way farther ahead than last time I left you guys. So last time I left you, I had just built like a crappy little nuclear reactor in the basement of my factory, and then I think I said I was gonna go build a reactor and come back and record, and I thought I did, but I lost all that footage. So now there's 3 new buildings that you guys have not seen, and a lot of forward progress, but luckily not a lot of machines and confusing stuff like that. It's pretty much just buildings. So let's see these buildings. So the first one is the one I'm on top of. Let me go over here and turn around. This is my wizard tower. I built this to eventually hopefully do magic. I haven't really done much of it yet, and I still want to do like 3 more of those little offshoot circle things, but they take forever because they're mostly micro blocks. But I'll show you. If you come in here, I redid the path too, you can see. You open, close. I made these little elevators. Now if you go down on the elevator, it's just a little room, but I'm planning to make this into blood magic, because blood magic needs a lot of space, and I don't really know how to make a building that can hold all of it and keep it with the modern style. But then if you go up, then you come through here, then this is my Thumbcraft area. So basically what I've been doing off screen, and I purposely did this stuff off screen, is researching all these aspects. So you build this thing called the thermometer, whatever, and you walk around and hold it up to stuff like a crafting station, and you right click to scan it, or the research table. Oh, I don't have the knowledge to get that. Arcane workbench, nope, can't understand it. What about the crucible? Nope. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that I actually didn't scan. But yeah, and then you get research points to use in Thumbcraft. And basically that's what I've been doing because it's incredibly dull. You just walk around with that thing in front of your face. That's what all this is from. So like Lux is from torches, the fire's from things like coal and things like that. I'm nowhere near even close to like good yet. And I have 2 research notes, which are just advanced node tapping and research expertise. But it's not very much stuff. That should not be in there. And then I just brought up the magic stuff up here just to keep it in the spot it's supposed to be. So that might be in the future. I might bring up that Magic Monday thing that I've been talking about. I keep having these weird frame drops. I need to figure out how to get rid of those. We'll go to the second building, which is actually, let's go to this building over here. So you cross this bridge that I made. I should drop down here. I don't really know how to hook this thing up yet, but this is the bridge I made. Here, I'll give you an outside view of it. I think it's pretty sweet. And then I wanted to make a modern style nuclear power plant. And this is what I came up with. Instead of big, huge cement smokestack things, I invented these, chunk, come on, there we go. These like rectangular smokestacks, and they actually spit out smoke, which is cool. You guys saw that on my Christmas village. I don't know why these chunks aren't loading like that. It's kind of strange. I think the reason that some of this is happening is because a lot of these buildings are micro blocks, and micro blocks, if you imagine, like a grass block like that loads 8 sides, right? 6 sides, excuse me, not 8 sides. It loads 6 sides, and each texture has to load and render. When you do a micro block, like this teeny little pillar thing right here, has to load all 6 sides, like that little thing right there. And these little covers and all these little pieces, they all have to load 6 sides, so it has to load a lot more. And if you come in here, this is the part I'm bummed that I actually didn't get to film. Let's see, do I have it? No, I don't. It bugs me that every time I reload this world, this isn't connecting. Like, I know it still works, it's just a graphical thing, but it drives me crazy. There we go, now it's connecting. So I rebuilt my nuclear reactor here and made it much better. So it's already full. Let me get rid of there. It's completely, well, pretty much full. It's got that little missing part, and it's running at like the lowest heat I can possibly have. And the reason is because I made a bunch more of that gelid cryothium, and it leaves snow all over the top of my reactor, which is okay. And I also have 4 fuel rods in there, and all 4 fuel rods are running at 90% controlled. That means, or excuse me, the control rods are at 90%. That means it's running at 10% efficiency. And yet, if you come down here, and this is another thing I'm bummed out that you guys missed. In a video, I built this Resonant Jet Pack, which if you look, I built it this way. Costs a lot of Enderium, like the flux capacitor costs a redstone flux capacitor and a hardened one and a leadstone one and a like just basic one. And then these little pieces down here cost a whole bunch of crap. And I recorded it all, but I didn't get it all, if that makes sense. And along with that, with making all of those, what are they called? Enderium Nuggets. These things with pyrotheum and Enderium blend, which is shiny refined dust, tin dust, and resonant ender, which you get from melting the ender pearls in the magma crucible. So those ender crops that I had up in my farm, I was growing them constantly. I was sitting over there with a watering bucket growing them and then melting them down to make this stuff. And it took me forever, and it took a lot of work, and then I filmed it, and now I lost all that footage. I can show you guys how to do this if you want me to, if you want me to remake another one. But these are, what is it? 100,000 million, 50 million RF is in here, and they can output 10,000 RF per tick, and I've got 4 of them. So this one feeds first, and then this one feeds last. And this cable goes over here to power the hydrogen, which is pretty stupid now. I could probably just get rid of it. This right here is a chunk loader. Let me show you how to make that real quick. Basically, that just makes sure that my reactor is always loaded, so I never run out of power. And that's basically just an enchantment table with an ender pearl and some gold, which is actually fairly easy for something that intensive. And then this cable over here, which goes down under the ground, goes all the way to my factory. And I'll go show you that real quick. It's funny that I built that bridge and I literally never use it, but whatever. And then these things I had that were on here, I just left these as batteries. So if I ever need to go do something real quick, I can just pick one up and bring, what is it, 200,000 power? No, let's see, 2 million power with me. And just like go run off. I also expanded this cobblestone generator. If you guys see, it now holds 188,000 cobblestone, which is crazy. I filled up my liquid XP drum, one of them, so I put a new one in there. Let's go down here. And that's another thing. In all this process, I went through all the trouble of making all these elite universal ones and replacing all my old ones with them. So they're actually not that much harder to make. I'll show you. So these, no, not these ones. These ones are just enriched alloy and some redstone. And I'm basically out of redstone. I've got a little bit in my inventory now, but I used so much. So this is where it comes out from over there. You can see it on the map. It's basically directly over there, the power plant. And it comes out here and runs around the whole basement and then goes up where I need it to, which is pretty cool. And then also right here, it runs over to the next building I'm going to show you. But real quick, I'll just show you this too. So this runs off power, not hydrogen. That's why I think those hydrogen generators and things are kind of useless right now. I might put them in the railcraft building just to power the rolling machine, because the rolling machine has perpetual power. Like it doesn't stay charged. It loses power constantly. Anyway, this holds a charge. And this thing is a charge pad, so I can stand on it. If you watch the percentage in the top left, it went up to 100. Or, let me push it down to 100 real quick. Or push it down to 99. Turn on hover mode and just hover around for a sec. Come on. This thing holds so much power. There we go, 99. I also built this thing, the energetic infuser. I'll show you real quick. See, this is why I don't like skipping so far ahead. And I didn't mean to skip this far ahead, but now I have to like go back and show you guys everything I've done. So this is built with machine frames, redstone reception coils, and a leadstone energy cell. It's fairly easy. And then you take off the jetpack. This is going to charge really quick, but if you look, 9942608, give it a second, and it's charged back to 10 million, which is awesome. And I also built, what is this mod called? Simply Jetpacks. I also made this, which was pretty easy. So it's just pulverized coal. You just put the coal in the pulverizer, and then you get red dye, blue dye, green dye, and you make this rainbow smoke. And check this out. Oh, what? It deleted. Oh, well, okay. I must have reverted a little bit back. Let's find some coal dust. I think I still have some. Yeah, pulverized coal. And then I need, well, do I have any dyes? red. What was the other one? Yeah, we'll just grab these. Red, lime. Oop, not both. No, stop there. And blue, shoot. That's the last blue. You know what? I know where I can get some blue dye real quick. I also built a little forestry thing, but that was supposed to be off camera because most people get really bored with forestry. And right now, all I'm basically doing is putting bees in these things right here, and they're pollinating leaves. And then I take the leaves and try to get new saplings. And I've gotten some new saplings. I'll show you right over here. We've got common beech, common yew, and mundane larch. And these are the mundane larch fences. That's the mundane larch log. And then there's like the trees and stuff like that. I just set it up as kind of like a little tree museum. I don't know if I'm going to keep going with that. In fact, all of this is going to move eventually. Do I have... Ooh, bluebells right there. I did not plan that. Okay. Blue dye. There we go. Let's head on over and make this particle changer thing. You guys can at least see some part of it. So I'm really sorry. I fixed the problem that it did. Even all of this stuff right here is where I had each bench laid out to have each component of the jetpack in it. So it was like most basic next jetpack type thing, just to show you guys the thing like in a mod spotlight, I guess. But I lost it all, and I'm sorry about that. Kind of sucks. There we go. Particle changer. Put this blue dye away. Take the jetpack, put it in there. Boom. Now we'll put the jetpack back on. Now check this out. Come on, shoot colors. Oh, I gotta enable it. That's right. Boo, colors. Oh, that's a bad area to do it because of the ceiling. Come on, go backwards. Oh, controlling backwards is tough. There we go. Woo! Look at the colors. Woo! And as you can see, it is much quicker than the hydrogen jetpack. It propels much faster. And with these long fall boots, it's really nice because I don't have any worry about smashing into the ground. They were definitely a good investment. So nothing new with the railcraft building. That stayed the same. I still have to build the track around the thing, and I'm trying to figure out how to show you guys that. But without a second account or computer to like record me building, I just don't see it happening very well. But yeah, I was looking at this list, and all of these things require tons of materials. So like start on the path to make lasers, convert XP to mob essence, which is for the lasers, because then I need to spawn pigs to then kill them to get pink slime to make the laser drills and pre-chargers. And just all of this stuff takes so much space. So what we're going to focus on now is this one, build computer. So you can see this one's done, build storage building, and that's what this building over here is. It's my little modern storage building. I don't know if I like it. I might change it completely. In fact, I might change the wizard tower completely. But you come up these stairs. It's got a little nice lap pool, I guess. And this is just my storage building. Now, in here I put all of the applied energistic stuff I have so far. This is just stuff I've found on ships and things. And then all of this Certus quartz and nether quartz dust. The nether quartz dust, I took all my nether quartz that I got from the nether and pulverized it into this dust, which you need to make a bunch of things. And then I got some iron and some glass in here. I might need more. But some of this stuff is stuff I've just found on the ship. This is kind of cheating. Like, I can't believe that I found a 64K storage already. That's a lot. And then down here, this is where the power comes out. That was run from my factory over there. And I just dug out the basement just so I can access the bottom sides of the computer easier. I'm not going to try to make that basement fancy at any time. So we need to get started on that. I need to go get some more, oh gosh, elite cables. I'm glad too because this map finally updated. It was showing ice for so long, but it finally updated. What's that square right there? Oh, that's the laser drill area. Alright. Do I have any more elite ones? 5 elite. Crap. So I have 2 more control circuits, which will make literally 1 more elite. Do I have... Oh, okay. So I'll show you guys how these are made. 32 will be fine for now. Or I guess 16. Oh, gosh. Poor crafting. There we go. Wait, you can convert these just to copper? Why would you want to do that? That's weird. We'll probably need a crescent hammer, and real quick, I'm gonna get this dirt and crap out of my inventory. I was just bringing it back from area over there. Let's see, wood. I know these have their own barrels, but right now I'm not gonna bother, because hopefully soon I will have my own storage area that stores all this junk for me. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to fit in early, but hopefully all of this, because this is my factory. I don't want this to store stuff. Like all these barrels right here and all these chests, I don't want these here. I want this to be like a big huge wall, a big huge room full of these machines and things. And I'm honestly considering taking out this whole second floor. This is like my temporary bedroom, but I shouldn't have a bedroom in a factory. All right, so the first thing we're gonna want, we might as well just pull up. Apply energistics. First thing we're gonna want is gonna be access terminal, I guess. Oh gosh. Oh right. So the first thing we're gonna need is lasers and assembly tables. I completely forgot about that. So laser is obsidian, redstone, diamonds. Okay, I'm not in this building yet. That building's a little premature. The problem is I'm running out of redstone, and I just used another big, huge chunk of it. I'm gonna go search around my random chests that are just full of crap like this one, and try to find some redstone real quick. I will be back.